Wholeness, family. You know who it is. Your boy, Ride the Off, coming to you today with the most transformative video that I've ever posted. So let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna play any games. You know how I like to do. Let's get straight to the gnosis. All right. So pretty much, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it like this. I know you people out there are having issues with the law of attraction, the law of manifestation, you know what I'm saying? Having positive thoughts and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna get to the root of reasons why it's not working for you. And even if it has worked for you, I'm gonna tell you exactly why it has and or hasn't. And basically, the reason that it has or hasn't, well, I'll tell you like this. The reason it hasn't is because your higher self believes that this that you're asking for is not truly what you want. It's not truly something that you need in your current life, you know what I'm saying, to satisfy you or fulfill you or whatever the hell. But if you have manifest something that you actually wanted, it's because you actually needed that. It's because it actually would help you in some type of way, and it actually will fulfill you in some type of way. And maybe manifestation is something, a path that you need to go down. But check this out. You technically did not manifest that, and you know what I'm saying? If you don't have the ability to directly manifest something from the cells up, which you know, yogis and masters, gurus, they have that power. But if you don't have that direct power to manifest something from the ground up, then you didn't actually bring that into your life. It was actually placed there by your higher self because it was, you know what I'm saying? It wanted you to have that. He or she wanted you to have that. So yeah, the law of manifestation, law of attraction, these things are good in a way. But I'm gonna give you a method that's gonna completely blow all of those out the water. And I have created this. It's called the Q.C.A.M. It basically stands for Quantum Cellular Attraction Method, Q.C.A.M. So yes, this is, I mean, from the name, you can pretty much get where I'm trying to go with this. But basically what you do is you have 37.2 trillion cells within your body. So check this out. If you wanted to attract something, if you wanted to do anything, if you wanted to receive anything, you know what I'm saying? You got to start with the cells, bro. You got to start with the cells. This body wasn't just gifted to you for fun. Everything you need is in you. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So if you want power, check it out. All right. Talk to your cells. Hey, cells. You know what I'm saying? First, you got to get acquainted with them. So you got to get to know yourself. So of course, you're always going to have to get to know yourself. So that's the first step, to know yourself truly and fully. And then you got to get to a point where you're talking to your cells, you know what I'm saying? And they're waiting for you to talk to them, you know what I'm saying? They're like, you're the God for them. So they're waiting for you to come through and give them some commands or give them something. So check this out. You get to know yourself, and then you go to your cells and be like, hey, bro, I want some power. I want all of y'all to attract to you or produce, because you can produce it or you can attract it, because the things are already out there, but they're also already in you as well. So you can be like, all right, I want y'all guys to produce one one measurement of, 1 unit of power, each of you. Every single cell, you want them to produce 1 unit of power. And check this out. That power is gonna come through, because it's your fucking cells and they listen to you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know you did the inner work and you got to a point where you're knowing yourself and stuff like that, and they're gonna listen to you. So yeah. Or you can go about it and say, all right, sales, I want you to attract, you know, a whole bunch of money to me. $1. I want every one of my sales to attract $1 to me. Check it out. You're gonna have 37.2 trillion dollars to your name. I don't know exactly when, of course, because this is not, you know, this is not a time thing. It's not something that you can put a timer on, but you will attract it if you truly believe that your cells are listening to you. Well, they are, because I mean, they're fucking your sales, so why wouldn't they, you know? But if you truly believe that this is possible, if you truly believe that the power has always been within you, the money has always been within you, because the people have always been the producers of anything and everything. It's always been the people. It's never been the government. It's never been that tree over there. It's always been the people. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else is just your projection. It's always been your projection, and it's always been your life and your perception. So there's nothing outside of you that is producing this life except you. So if you can get to the point where you're going into yourself and asking for the things, and then directly into the sales, you know what I'm saying, and telling the sales to do something, they're gonna do it, you know? If you've done the work, if you've done the proper work, if you're at a point where you just don't, nothing really affects you, nothing really triggers you, you know what I'm saying? You may be not living the life you want, but you don't not love it, you know what I'm saying? Because everything that's been everything that you're doing right now has been calculated precisely by your higher self. This step that I'm taking right now, this has been calculated by my higher self. These thoughts that I may or may not be having, these knowings that I be receiving, they were calculated by my higher self. And so when you get to that point where you realize that no matter what happens to you, you may lose a leg, you may lose a limb, you may lose a family member, any of that shit, check it out. You needed that lesson to learn. And if you keep on trying to fight the lesson, like, it's not gonna do anything but get you fucked up. Because the lesson will be learned whether you like it or not. It will be learned. If you don't learn it at that cycle, then it's gonna come back around and hit you again with an even worse cycle to make you really just buckle down and learn that shit. Because this whole world is a lesson. Everything we see, hear, think about, know about, it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? It's a lesson. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a teaching to get you to a point of transcendence. With this method, the Q.C.A.M method, well, not the Q.C.A.M method, but the Q.C.A.M, this is a lesson for you. You can either take this lesson and do with it what you will, or you can, you know, push it away and think a nigga just crazy or something like that. But this method is real talk, cause I ain't even gonna talk about it like, but yeah, man, everything's a lesson, and everything can be transcended quite easily. In fact, quite easily. You can be living in a situation and you just hate it. But guess what? When you start to love it, when you get to a point where it's like, this ain't really nothing, bro. This not that bad, you know? I'm just really pissed because I feel like I can be doing better. But if you feel like you can be doing better, then guess what? You need to do better. You need to do it. If you feel like you can be more perfect, you need to be more perfect. If you feel like you can be more spiritual, you need to do that. Simply. But yeah, man, this Q.C.A.M is definitely gonna be a move. I'm gonna push this very hard because this is a very easy way to get what you want. And then when you get to the point where you're getting close to what you want, you realize, damn, is this really what I want? And then you start to have to go do the real work. But hopefully you're not one of those people that just rush into things too quickly, because the inner work is never finished, of course. So if you're not really ready for this method, then it's probably not going to work for you because you just didn't do the inner work. So this method is always going to be perfect for whoever has done the work and whoever, you know what I'm saying, is willing to do the work to their fullest. So yeah, the Q.C.A.M, guys, quantum cellular attraction method. This is made by yours truly, Michael Dudley, Michael Quantum, you know what I'm saying? When everything starts rolling in like how I want it, I'm gonna change my name to Michael Quantum fully on everything, and then start doing what I envision myself doing, or what I truly want to be doing, because you know what I'm saying, I've done the work. I've done it and I'm still doing it. And it seems like the work is leading me towards the stars, man. It's leading me towards something much bigger than myself. A path no one has ever walked before, and I'm fine with that, you know? Because, you know, at first I always thought, damn, you know what I'm saying? You're made for something more, my G. You're made for a different life. You're not gonna be doing anything normal. Oh, that scared me, That scared me to the death of me. But now that I've done all this work and I've gotten to a point where I can see what I've done and really understand it, I'm just like, yeah, that's me. That's me. I got to. There ain't no way I can't do that. So yeah, this is pushing me towards a way that I'm ready to fly towards, And if you just, if you felt like that in your life, that you feel like you're supposed to be doing something great, and right now you're not, hey, use the freaking method, man. Use this method. First, I'm gonna say I would probably attract gnosis to you, because with gnosis, that's pretty much just transformative knowledge. Then you'll be able to, hop up the ladder pretty quickly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that you didn't understand before of this earth or of you, they'll make a lot of more sense then. So I would definitely say to go with knowledge before you go with anything like external to yourself, which nothing really is, but knowledge is just gonna give you the power over anything that you're gonna bring into your life. Because when people get, trillions and trillions of dollars, that's probably gonna change them. But if you have the knowledge on why you got that money, why that stuff was able to come into your life, then you have more control over it. And then you have more control over your humbleness and just you in itself. Because you need to always be able to, you know what I'm saying? You know, always be able to like stand firm in what you know. Stand firm in who you are. Because if you can't do that, then you always fall for something, you know what I'm saying? Just like Kendrick said. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna just go over a quick overview of the Q.C.A.M method, just so you guys know exactly how to use it one more time. So pretty much just how you do it. You just get to know yourself fully. So that means knowing every single one of your cells, and that's in itself, that's a long process, because you know what I'm saying, you want to know yourself fully. Like you can expedite that. You can expedite that, of course, because it is you. So you just got to be like, well, I can't tell you the method for that because that's you. But yeah, you can expedite that, of course. But just to be fully, like, everyone should know themselves. Like, there's still people out here that don't know themselves. And that's weird as hell. That's weird as hell. Like, this is how I can live the life I live and know that even though people look at me in a certain type of way, I don't care. I really don't. Like, I really don't care. Like, people say all type of stuff about me, but guess what? I stand firmly in who I am. I stand firmly in my knowing of myself. I stand firmly in that. So, yeah. When you get to fully know yourself, you're going to see a lot of things that you're like, damn, is that me? Yes, that is you. And you got to get to love it. You got to get to know it, all that jazz. But yeah, so first you get to know yourself fully, and that will be the quantum in it. And then you get to know your body, and that's the cellular. So that's like, you get to know the world around you. You get to actually see how the world's working around you. So that's the cellular. And then the attraction is when you actually start getting to a point where your cells are listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Your cells are abiding by your rules, and not even your rules, but your rules, and it's doing what you want it to. Cause you know what I'm saying? Just knowing yourself, it's not gonna be the only thing you do, because there's gonna be battles and stuff in your head that you're gonna probably have to go through. But these battles it's not something that you need to destroy, or, well, let me say it like this. There's egos in your mind. There's egos all over you, you know what I'm saying? And the ego is pretty much the darkness. It's the separation that thinks, oh, no, that's not you. No. Yeah, the ego is definitely just going to be that point in any part of your body that just thinks that it's separate from anything. Like, you have 37.2 trillion cells within your body, bro. That's more money than there is on this earth. Well, not really, but that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of cells. Like, I'm just saying money because that's, most people try to think monetarily instead of anything else. So that means you have abundance in you all the time. You have infinite abundance. You have abundance for all your generations, all of your lifetimes. Like, that's a crazy thought. That's a crazy thought. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, man, you gotta, well, I was on cellular. Okay, so yeah, you gotta defeat the egos, because there's always gonna be ego thinking that it's just, oh, it's the most powerful and there's nothing outside of itself, and it's not, it's special, and this thing over here isn't the same molecule as it over here, and all the energy is different energy, but it's not you energy. Like, the ego will try to tell you all type of craziness, but you just gotta know this, man. All these trillions of cells that are in you, they're in everything else too. You know what I'm saying? We're just the walking consciousness of the universe. We're actually able to become conscious of our peace, of our wholeness within the universe. Like, we're just the consciousness of this universe. Any humanoids are just the consciousness. They're the last, you know what I'm saying? Well, not the last, but they're a huge stepping stone that everyone needs to pass through to get to a point of transcendence fully. Like, and that's the crazy thing too, because you need the ego. You need it at one point, but then you also don't need it at one point, because you need it for this point, and then at the next point you need to get rid of it. So it's like, everything's a paradox, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta get comfortable in these paradoxes. Okay, and so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You get to know yourself. That's the quantum. You get to know all the matter, get to know all the cells, get to know all that. That's the cellular. And then you start attracting what you want into your life, or from your body, pretty much. Like, you become the conduit for whatever you're trying to receive, or just pretty much know that you're not in separation of. So, like, anything that you ever wanted, you never been separated from it. It's just there's an ego blocking your way that makes you think that you're not. And I told you guys a long time ago, thinking it is satanic. It's definitely satanic. Like, the only way you can think properly is when you transcend the need to think, and then you just use it as a tool. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just a tool to be used. Just a tool to be used, man. Everything's a tool to be used. But yeah, guys, you can either be the node in the wave, you can be the wave, or you can be the ocean. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna give you choices of what you wanna do. But yeah, guys, I got 2 more videos off of this. I want to make one tomorrow, then I'm gonna make one the day after that. So yeah, hopefully you guys check those out, and I'm gonna be spreading this video around because yeah, it's definitely needed for some people. Yeah, because you just need to know that the power, the gnosis, everything you ever wanted is just something that you forgot about within yourself. Everything. But yeah, hopefully people can look past, look past their ego and actually get the gnosis from this video, because that's all I try to do. Like, some people don't understand it because they're not meant to. Simply, they're not ready to. But if you're watching this, if you understand it, you're ready to. You're ready for it. But yeah, guys, I love you, tribe, and you already know, wholeness vibrations to all of you. Wholeness vibrations to all of you. Hey, fuck with that Q.C.A.M method and know that your boy, Ride Off, your boy, Michael Dudley, your boy, Michael Quantum, you know what I'm saying? He set this up. He, not really set it up, but he put it all together just in a pretty package. And this method it was probably out there in a different ways, but it was never said like this, you know. It was never put like this. So love you guys, and wholeness.